Hi guys, we're now up to chapter 13, The Wolf Pack. There was blood everywhere. White feathers and bits of wood covered the ground. A driver had been transporting a cart full of geese into the northern kingdom when the big bad wolf pack attacked. The only thing that remained in one piece was the green floppy hat the driver had been wearing. The wolves were spread out under the trees, chewing on the bones of their victims. Malumclaw jerked his head up and stared into the trees. Someone was coming. He could smell them. Whoever this person was, their scent made him anxious. "We've got company," Malumclaw growled. All the wolves jumped to their feet, ready to attack again if they had to. But they were no match for who was approaching. A dark hooded figure slowly moved through the trees and up to the wolves. It stood fearlessly in front of them for a moment before unveiling itself. "Hello, Malumclaw," said the evil queen. "Who are you?" Malumclaw barked. The woman before him, less than half his size, was making the hair on the back of his neck stand up. "You don't know me, but you know of me," the evil queen said. "Everyone does." "It's the evil queen," a wolf snarled. Malumclaw began shifting his weight on his front paws. He was intimidated and he didn't like it. "You have a lot of nerve approaching my pack," he said. "I should have one of my wolves rip your throat out." "I dare you," the evil queen said. There wasn't an ounce of fear in her body. She walked closer to them and the wolves cowered back, Malumclaw included. "What do you want from us?" he demanded. I've come to make a deal," she said. "We don't make deals," Malumclaw growled. "You will once you know what I have to offer," the evil queen said. This intrigued the wolf. "What kind of deal?" he asked. "A trade," the evil queen said. "There are 2 children traveling through the kingdom, 1 boy and 1 girl, twins. I want you to find them and bring them to me unscathed." "You want children?" Malumclaw mocked. "They have something, several things actually, that I need," the evil queen said. "I would do it myself, but I'm indisposed at the moment." "And if we bring them to you, what will you give us in return?" he asked. "When you bring them to me, I shall give you the one thing you want more than anything else in the world," the evil queen said. Malumclaw laughed. "Wolves want for nothing," he said. The evil queen stared at him as if he were looking into his soul. "Is that so?" she said. "Then why do you and your pack crusade around the land, terrorizing everything in your path? What are you trying to prove? Those revenge you whose revenge are you seeking?" Sorry, guys. Malumclaw was silent. He couldn't deny it. "I will give you the one thing that will avenge your father's death wholly," the evil queen said. "I will give you Queen Red Riding Hood in exchange for the twins." All the wolves, included Malumclaw, growled their doubts, but the idea was intriguing to him. "And how would you possibly do that?" he said. The evil queen looked at him so sternly that his heart began to race. "Do you question me? I will have the young queen in my possession by the end of the week. Bring me the children and I will hand her over to you. Do we have a deal or not?" Malumclaw looked at the frightened members of his pack. They nodded at him. They didn't want to upset the queen. "Deal," Malumclaw said. "But let me warn you, if you fail to keep your end of the bargain, I'll snap your neck like a twig." The evil queen walked up to the wolf and stood inches from his face, looking him forcefully in the eye. "Let me warn you," she said. "Fail to keep your part and I'll have you all turned into rugs, just as Red Riding Hood did to your father. And if you ever threaten me again, I'll skin you myself." Malumclaw froze. The evil queen knew she had him exactly where she wanted him. "See you soon," she said. She put her hood back over her head and disappeared into the trees in the direction she had come from. All the wolves stood still for a moment, afraid to move. "What are you waiting for?" Malumclaw shouted, his pride bruised. "We have twins to find." They charged into the horizon. howling in unison. The sound was deafening. Right, guys, that's the end of that chapter.